So when you have a conversation with yourself, it's called craziness, but it's not called craziness when you have a conversation with yourself and you're playing the guitar. So basically, you can call it noodling, you can call it actual practice, you can call it soloing, you can call it playing over changes. The idea is to have fun when you play. It's not about wrong or right notes. It's not always about playing what other people are playing. Obviously, nobody sits in a vacuum. Most of us have listened to a lot of music and have a lot of history and experience, and basically you play your life. A lot of times when I play, I tend to go on a tangent sometimes. It's almost like the way life is from that perspective, and not to be metaphysical. There's part of music that's very, very structured. That's the theory part, the 1 3 5 flatted 7, playing over the chord changes, and that part sometimes can be robotic. And then there's part of it that's very, very fluid and very organic. That's the part that's called improvisation. And to some people, it could be noodling. I don't really care how you define it. But the idea is to have fun, to relax, and to always have a conversation of sorts with yourself if you're playing solo, or with others if you're playing in an ensemble playing. So a lot of times I like to take motifs and kind of explore them. Yeah, it can get a little bit wacky and sound redundant. One of the things that I use is like repetitive lines, and that kind of, to me, is a way to kind of ingrain something to the listener. And there's a lot of call and response to my playing, I think. Even though I'm not really a blues player, I never have been. I can understand it and that thing. It's basically kind of trying to be as melodic as possible and trying to play a line and trying to answer it, but also trying to give space. That's hard to do, giving space in your solos or in your playing, because a lot of times, especially when I was a much younger player, you're more about building chops as opposed to it's like, look at me, I can go fast, as opposed to really, really listening to yourself or to others around you. And sometimes the best thing that you can do is not play and leave space. Okay? Thank you for watching. Keep exploring the guitar. Practice, practice, practice. Bye now.